Hey everybody, so I wanted to talk just for a few minutes about lean in circles and what we're going to try to do with those. So just to give you a little bit of background, a few meetings ago we discussed the idea of our next joint activity in the Women in Security group, and the idea was something that would be engaging and also increase participation across the group. Several ideas were discussed, and I had suggested a book club. And Julia threw a poll out there, and it seemed as though the book club was the most popular in the Slack poll. But upon further discussion in last month's meeting, we decided that maybe a book club might be too big of an ask at this point due to workloads, et cetera. And I can attest to that it can be challenging. I did a book club with GitLab. It took us a year to get through. We started out with something like 12 participants and ended up with just 3 of us finishing the book. So anyway, in lieu of that, I suggested the idea of a lean-in circle. So what is a lean-in circle? It's a small group of usually 8 to 12 women and or men who meet regularly just to support one another and learn new skills. So similar to what we're already doing here in our Women in Security group. I participated in a successful lean-in circle that ran as a co-op at my last company. And basically what we did was each person signed up for a session to lead, and leading meant that you chose a piece of content. This could be an article, a podcast, a video, a LinkedIn learning video, something like that, and shared it in advance for the group to review and consume. And then the person who leads the discussion is responsible for, just throwing discussion questions out there to the group and, having a chat about what we learned or, how it made us feel or those kind of questions. It's pretty organic, this type of concept, and it gives us a few opportunities, right? It gives some of us a chance to lead a meeting. If we've not done that before, it gives us a chance to dive into topics that we're interested in personally, right? You can choose the topics. It could be career development, it could be leadership skills, it could be inclusion, bias, it could be dealing with conflict, those kind of things. So each of us would choose a topic and an asset that really we were interested in learning more about, and we just lead the conversation around it. And this again creates an environment where we share with the responsibility for the meetings that we're having. Like we each take a turn leading, and we share the discussion, the ownership of the discussion and the growth across the group. So I really like that aspect too. I think that will help with engagement. I am not able to be at this next meeting that we're going to have, but I volunteered to lead the next, or the first, I guess, lean-in circle, and I'll be sure to select a article and share it at least a week in advance so you all can have a chance to review it. And I'll lead the discussion in the June meeting. But what I can do is create an issue and throw it out in the Slack group, and then we can each sign up for a session to lead. So if you are not comfortable leading a session, that is fine. Maybe you want to alternately just share an interesting learning or asset, something out in the Slack channel, and we can talk about it async. That's fine too. I think the more that we can do to just connect and engage with each other will help us, grow and develop. So if anybody has any questions or suggestions on how to improve this idea or make it more inclusive, please let me know. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Bye.